What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Natty Baps.
The boy Shabazz. That boy
Hold
naturally
on,
solo. That boy get a haircut. He out here feeling himself. Huh?
bro. We both got our hands done. You feel us, yo? We knew we improved. You feel us? We looking good. Welcome to BaptisteBros. Week 5 recap and analysis.
Mm.
I'm hype. You feel me? We're gonna go through every game, all 14 games. It's a pretty good viewing experience overall. I did pretty good in my bets.
I did.
Uh,
I did ass. I did ass. But I won my teaser though, so we
Yeah,
good,
we
man.
get teaser. Bang. Notre Dame got smoked. It's all right. We regroup. We lose. We're gonna smoke USC this weekend. We're gonna smoke that USC pack. Smoking that Caleb pack. Um, a lot of vindication this week. A lot of teams I thought was gonna be ass were ass, and the teams that I was like, oh, okay, little sneaky, freaky, frisky teams here and there. Some wins, some losses. Obviously, we're gonna talk about it all. But before we begin, drop a
Mm.
like.
What?
Subscribe if you're new.
What?
Tell a friend.
What?
And let's get right. Also, pick the shirt. Got it from Ross. Yeah, I feel like a bad bitch right now. Hold on.
Oh
But
shit.
before we begin, we did get a nice warm comment from a fan, from a viewer. It was pretty awesome to see. Again, drop likes, drop comments, message us on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, Baptiste Bros, TikTok, however you see our content. Hey, let us know. It makes us feel good inside. It makes us warm inside, warm and fuzzy. But before we begin,
Vindication.
let's talk about it all. Anything you want to say before we get started?
Nah, enough of the bullshit, man. Let's get it, man.
Whoa,
Word.
Thursday
Thursday
night.
night. Thursday night, bro. So Fields and Moore, they're getting that chemistry which we love to see. Like this is why they Carolina Panthers traded away. Like the Bears, like we need a number one receiver for Justin Fields' development, and this is what the rewards of that process were. Like it was a little shaky in the beginning, like first couple of weeks, but I think for like the last like 4 games, he's had a touchdown. So it's like he's getting touchdowns, and the yardage, he's getting yards now. He's getting targeted. Shout out to Angry Orchard. Like he's getting the targets, he's getting the looks. He's after the catch. He's amazing after the catch, and he's doing it in prime time, where like the team needed to win, and he stepped up. Fields had some questionable throws. Got Khalil Herbert injured. I'm sad about that for my fantasy team because the ankle, the bad throw, fucked up his ankle. But it got me mad because not that I had the Commanders winning, but I have DJ Moore in one of my leagues, and in another league I was playing DJ Moore. So I won, and I was like, let's go. In another, and I was like, fuck. So it was just great win by the Bears. Defense, offense. If they could propel, they played the Vikings this week without Justin Jefferson. So if they could propel, they should be two. They should be 2-3. They should be, but they're 1-4. Let's go to 2-4 and let's build up. And there's still a chance to make the playoffs. You're not out yet. So if you're the Bears, you're feeling really good about what you've seen from especially Justin Fields for these last couple weeks.
Hey man, bro, it took a while. But
Vindication.
I'm talking about shit, bro. You're like, you hang out with Bears fans too much. Oh, Justin Fields is not that guy. I almost gave up on him. I almost said, bro, what's the definition of insanity? Do the same shit over and over. I said every week I picked the Bears to cover at least. This is the first one. They should have won last week. They definitely should have won against the Broncos. We're gonna talk about the Peyton pack laying on how that's hitting really nice. But Justin Fields has matured. He used his legs a lot more this week than he had to. Like most, because again, they had no running backs. Roshan Johnson out, Hilbert out. They had blasting game had to be in the back as the third string, fourth string running back had to come up and carry the ball a little bit. This was one of the best games as a Bear. Like just watching it, objectively speaking, as a football fan, the Bears have played in over a year. They hadn't won a game in 14 games. It was almost a year since they won a game, and just the happiness of Bears fans that I like was watching the game with. They're like, bro, if let's just say hypothetically they win some games, the Panthers are gonna suck this year. So they'll have the number 1 pick and their pick, bro. And if Justin Fields is showing the world, hey, because he was hyped up a lot this summer by just the media, like he has commercials. Like America's Game of the Week was the Chiefs and the Bears. Like he's a prime time in a few weeks against the Chargers. It's like, bro, why were the Bears getting some looks? Why were the Bears getting prime time? It's because Justin Fields, DJ Moore, that connection. This connection, I believe he's tied with the league with Kirk Cousins in touchdown passes. I believe he is tied with like in first place with touchdown passes. Is impressive as hell. He needs to. He missed literally only 3 Bears players caught passes. Only 3. Herbert caught a pass. DJ and Cole
for a touchdown, right? Yeah.
That's it. No other. So we got to get receivers for the Bears to get going. You know, he threw a couple deep shots to Darnell Mooney, just a little off the fingertips a little bit. But other than that, like he's playing smart. He's playing confident. And again, like you said, they play the Vikings without Justin Jefferson. They have no offensive line. They have no defense really. Like let's start building some confidence. Let's start building some wins. You know, and start making things happen. Like making people like myself feel vindicated. Speaking of which. Buffalo, bum ass Bills, called it again. Yo, I was hot. I was hot for a while, bro. I said Buffalo gonna go into London and lay an egg, and they did. They literally they shit the bed. Just Josh Allen looked bad.
In the inferior Josh Allen,
basically all of the game except for like the last 4 minutes. He looked bad. He was missing throws. He threw an arm punt again. His arm putts go like 60 yards to the other side of the freaking field. But it's like Diggs and him, I think Allen is sick of Diggs, bro. Like, and they're the definition of fair weather. Like everything's great. Oh, we happy, we dancing, da, 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 da. As soon as things getting shaky, because it was 11-7 for a while. Like Jacksonville got the ball in the red zone a lot and fumbled or like just fumbled the bag. They could have blew them out. Like this game was not close. Jacksonville had control from start to finish. But hey, shout out to Travis Etienne. Shout out to Calvin Ridley. He had a lot of he didn't have any touchdowns, but I think he did. No, it was Zay Jones who scored. It was just the when he caught the ball, it was needed. And he would make a play. Like when you need a guy to make a play, Calvin Ridley made a play. Now, Evan Engram made a few catches. Zay Jones, Christian Kirk for a while had some catches. But like in the fourth quarter, when like they needed to move the ball, because Trevor Lawrence didn't play a great game either. He had like 300 yards and those all that good stuff. But it is a lot of empty calories. He turned the ball over a lot of fumbles. Like he needs him and Lamar. We're gonna get to him later.
Yeah.
They gotta learn to knock the fuck in with the fumble and shit, bro. Josh Allen throwing picks. I would call that, but it's one of those things. Was like you leave this game. I think they both have a bye. I'm not entirely sure. No, Bills
play Sunday night.
Yeah, I think the Jags have a bye because I'm not. Again, the Jags play the Colts.
Oh yeah.
Again, it's crazy. Point is, going to London is not an easy thing, and you got the Jags. Actually, you got the Titans and Ravens going to London this week. Anything can happen. Germany? I thought it was London.
No, it's Germany.
Oh, cool. Even crazy.
It's overseas. It's
overseas, right? So the Bills want to be cocky as hell. They said, "Oh, we're gonna fly over on Friday." You're going overseas on Friday to play a game Sunday morning. Y'all, just the preparation itself was not good. They should have at least left on Tuesday. Flew, got used to the time change, got used to everything, didn't practice, and then we're ready to go. But now we're gonna practice at home. We're gonna practice in the States, then fly to a different country, not necessarily a different city, different country, different. Like there's a whole difference for someone who's flown to Amsterdam and flown to Brazil. It takes a lot out of you to travel just across the country, across the states, across the country, across the ocean. Like, bro, like Bills are underprepared. They sucked, and hopefully they can rally and move forward. But I don't know. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's cool. For Jacksonville, you go to London. I think like 1-3 or whatever. Yeah, no 1-2,
1-2.
1-2. Some bad losses, some bad performances. You come out to 3-2. Like you won 2 straight games, dominating fashions in both ends. If you're the Jags, you're like, this is what we needed. Now let's try to not salvage the season because you're the division leader right now, but like the Colts, they coming to play. They coming to your crib, walk in your trap, take over your trap type time. So like, 3 straight, and then getting it right, boasting and bragging about you guys, and then lay an egg to someone or lay egg on Sunday. We'll get to that tomorrow. But if you're the Bills, you're like, bro, it's always. I think who said it? I think Nick Wright actually said it. Whoever's like the most talked about team, whoever's like the most hyped, they lay an egg. Dolphins lay the egg against the Bills. Chiefs lay the egg week 1 against the Lions. So like it's every single week. Whoever's like the talk of the talk, you're gonna lay an egg. You're gonna have a bad time. And the front running is crazy. And Tom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, brother. Gotta do it to you. Bro, Allen is just okay. He's just okay. Gabe Davis, who he finally had a good game. This is what we needed to see last year from him. He had his best game. Again, overseas. Everyone has their best games overseas. Kyle Pitts, for example. So like defense injuries is crazy. They lost Trey White last week. Then they lost Matt Milano and some other guy. I remember broke his leg. Like, bro, like the injury bug for Buffalo was going crazy. They actually looking like Baltimore with the injuries out. It's wild, but they got defense. They got good coaching. They have a fairly easy schedule. They play the Giants. It's Giants. So we're going to see. They gonna bounce back. They're gonna probably blow out the Giants, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, Buffalo's back." It's okay. Relax. Right. This, bro, you're not vindicated in this one. Desmond Ridder had a good game.
He did.
We'll give credit where it's due. I thought CJ Stroud and Nico and Damian Pierce was gonna go crazy, but this was a low scoring game. This was an ugly game on both sides. It took he tried to do a last second fourth quarter comeback, great drive for CJ Stroud. I'm talking about got the touchdown. Then he tried to go for 2 and you missed. And I'm like, if like obviously you're gonna have those rookie moments where like you have those flashes of brilliance, but why did it have to be so late? Why did it take him 3.5 quarters to get warmed up or get in the game? Like the CJ Stroud we've been seeing, who was top 5 in passing yards and have like threw all these passes without an interception, like that kind of guy, he did not show up until that last quarter, that half of the last quarter. We need to see that consistently. Obviously, you're a rookie. You're not going to be consistent every week. You're going to have your ups and downs, but you threw a bad time because that was a winnable game. Your defense kept doing it. Bijan was relatively in check. He had an amazing catch. Honestly, I love him. He's honestly just a human highlight. Like, there's not a lot of substance with Bijan. It's just highlight after highlight. Like, that's pretty much the hype for him, which I love my guy, Bijan Mustard, but like, it gets overblown on my sleeper app, Bleacher Report. Every freaking thing on Instagram is a freaking overview of what Bijan did. All right, we get it. But you're kind of oversaturating it right now. Like he's elite. Wait, you gotta slow it down. If you're the Falcons, you're like, that was a close one. We called a dub. We Gucci. So Lions, that's a lie. Texans had to lose. They won 2 straight games prior to this, so they was like, let's calm it down. So not bad.
Yeah, so you talk about Ridder having his best game. He had 300 yards, 1 touchdown, nothing too crazy. He ran the ball. Hey, Kyle Pitts got involved. I was like, wow, 7 catches, 87 yards. Drake London, 6 catches, 78 yards. It's like, holy shit. Okay, getting the ball to your playmakers. Bijan only averaged 3 yards carry, had 14 carries for 46 yards. I'm surprised that the Texans, they won a turnover margin. They didn't turn the ball over. They controlled time of possession. They just couldn't get the ball going. Like every time they actually control, I lied. The Falcons control time of possession. Like, look, I'm looking at the stats. Atlanta was 50% on third down, and they had 35 minutes to 24 minutes of time possession. It's they turned the ball over twice when they were driving, and it's like, damn, that's why you lose. But other than that, like, I mean, the Falcons would have lost this game because of those fumbles. And fun fact, which is insane, Desmond
Desmond
Ritter.
Ritter never lost at home. Yeah, bro.
I'm like, huh? Desmond Ritter's never lost at home. Like never, like even in college, he's never lost at home. Which it's like the Titans, bro. The Titans don't lose at home. Desmond Ritter apparently doesn't lose at home either, which is insane. It's insane. Houston, we play. Hey, the Saints got them. Saints got the Houston Texans this week. Next week we're gonna talk about that game. My defense is solid, but you know, again, we play another rookie quarterback. We was able to disguise some things and make Mac Jones look ass, Bryce Young look ass, and we're gonna talk about Bryce Young right now, actually. But Texans, they can hang their hats and be frisky. That's their job. Isn't, I mean, yeah, obviously they want to win games, but this year is a building block year for DeMeco Ryans and that team. It's like, hey, can they be frisky? Can they get upsets? Can they beat teams that they're supposed to beat? Slash, like the Falcons game, they'll look back at the season like, we should have had that one. But there's gonna, like, they beat the Jags. Like, cool. Like, they have the Jags number for some reason. So we'll figure it out. Texans will be fine. Lions, man. I think this goes for both of us. And we won't. I can play the video for both of us.
Vindication.
Because we both were high on the Lions to start the year. Called it. They win in the NFC North. Barring like, again, knock on wood, barring catastrophic, bro. They look fun. They look like they're having fun, bro. And that's, bro, I don't know if you've seen them play. They hiked the ball underneath Jared Goff to the running back, and they scored. They look like they're having a blast, bro. They look like they're having fun. They throwing trickery. Ben Johnson is going to get head coaching looks next year.
For sure.
Probably for the Raiders. Because, Raiders, they almost choked the game that they shouldn't have. Maybe the Bill Belichick. Who knows? But, man, I got nothing real to say about this game. Lions look good. They're 4-1. It's like, holy shit. Their one loss was in overtime to Seattle, a really good team. Like, they went on the road, beat Kansas City. They went on the road, beat Green Bay. Like, the devils of their past, you know? This is a new era in Detroit. You got Eminem being happy at the games, bro. Like, this is something that, like, Detroit, they building something. Even Stephen A, you know, he's kind of like a fair weather fanish. He's recognizing it. Detroit, we put Detroit fourth in his power ranking. It's like, huh? Detroit? Okay. 4-1. One iffy loss that they probably should have won, but again, it's fine. I don't know what the Lions got this week, but again, I'm just happy. I'm happy for Detroit. The city of Detroit needs something like this, man. They haven't had it in a while. The NFC North is basically their division. And the Lions got the Bucks. They flexed the game. They flexed the game from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Like, they getting games flexed for them? Lions games? Like, what are we doing? Like, come on. Like, good shit, Detroit. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Let's go to Detroit, man. We called it, you know, a little vindication on our part. They're scary out. And I'm glad, because this was one of those games where, like, a trap game. This had a trap game winner all over it. Dan Campbell was like, yo, guys, like, let's take care of business. Let's play smart. Let's play mistake-free. And relatively, we had, like, little miscues. Like, Ben Johnson is a great OC. He's going to, like you said, going to get head coaching nods in the end of the season. Probably to the Raiders, maybe to whoever. And just, he's awesome. And Jared Goff is playing like a top 10 quarterback. He's playing awesome. He's playing smart. He's not stressed. He's not overwhelmed. And, you know, that just comes with experience, you know. And Amon didn't play, right?
No.
And they still dropped 42, which is crazy. Like, their best player on offense didn't play. And they still, like, David Montgomery had another 100-yard game. Like, he's cooking.
Didn't play either.
Like, bro, like, they're good. They're a good team. We played them in a couple weeks. That's gonna be a good game. I'm nervous, depending on what freaking Baltimore shows up that game. We'll see, because whatever. We'll get to that when the time comes. But for like your Panthers, you're like, damn, another game lost. You don't have your first round pick. That's going to Chicago. So it's like, then you're helping out Chicago. Then you're like, damn, we need a number one receiver. Who you gonna trade for? T. Higgins, I hope. And then like, oh, what you gonna give up from? Second round pick, so you don't have a first or a second. Jesus, like it's gonna be hard for that rebuild when, damn. And you also think like you had the first pick, and you might have chose poorly.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's gonna be like years to come because they're always gonna be compared to each other. CJ Stroud and Bryce, like CJ Stroud is winning game, huh?
Even Anthony Richardson too.
Even Anthony Richardson too. Like bro, like we're talking about him like really right now, and it's like, damn, like you got the worst out. Well, we haven't played yet either, but like you got the out of those first three, you got the worst one, just like stats wise, and the eye test, and maybe he's looking like Alabama quarterbacks aren't it. Low key, like this new generation of Alabama quarterbacks. I'm talking not like
Tua.
after Tua.
That's like, it's like the last three. It's
Yeah,
like the last three.
Mac, and freaking Bryce.
Yeah,
Word.
we'll talk about Mac Jones in a couple games. AR5 man keeps getting hurt, but the Colts keep winning. I'd call, bro. I ain't gonna play the clip because I could play the clip every single time I get something right, bro. I said I'm like, yo, the Titans suck on the road, bro.
They do.
But I'll give the Titans credit. They lost. This was D Hop's coming out party for. This is why like the Titans needed a number one receiver, and they got him. They got D Hop. He's like turning back the clock a little bit. He's doing his shit. I gotta give him credit for that. He had like a 100-yard game. It was awesome, cool. But it's Ryan Tannehill on the road. It was a crazy part. Like Colts had like lost like 6 straight divisional games at home. Like they just sucked at home for some reason, but they're pretty okay on the road. So it was weird. It's good. They won the game. Colts won. Anthony Richardson gotta stop getting hurt. This time it was like an AC joint sprain. It's like, bro, concussion 1 week, AC sprain, and it's this week. It's like he's gonna probably miss some time. It's can he stay healthy? He looks great. He's flashing. He's doing all this extra. Zach Moss, Jake. I know we missed it. We didn't talk about it. Jonathan Taylor got paid, and he got what, and rightfully so. But Zach Moss is like, I'm the starter. It's like you just paid the wrong guy, basically. 2 touchdowns for him. Gardner Minshew coming in relief, not turning the ball over, not forcing things. He's a quality. He could start for a team, but he's a great backup to have in case Anthony Richardson goes down. And hey, Colts, frisky as hell. I gotta apologize because I said the Colts would be ass this year, and I also said the Texans would be ass too.
Both of
them
look
great. They look good. Now I'm not saying they'll win playoff games or goals like they're not that level yet, but for 5 weeks in, they're fun, they're exciting, and they get wins. So what the Colts are 3-2 now with the 2 losses coming. They beat the Ravens, and they almost beat the freaking Jags, but the 2 losses are what? Jags and Texans, right? They beat everybody else. It's like, watch out. Watch out. Oh, they're 2-3. I apologize. Because they beat. Hold on. They beat the Titans. They beat the Ravens. Who else did the Colts beat? Point is, doesn't matter. Colts looking good. Titans.
They beat the Texans. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they beat the Texans. Yeah, I apologize for my outburst. They didn't.
Yes, they did. They did.
Oh yeah, Colts dominated. Yeah, it was on the road. Yeah, Colts.
They lost to the Rams. They lost to the Rams
in overtime last week. Boom. Thank you. So yeah, that's crazy. Point is, Colts looking good. Titans on the road, freaking suck. Now they're going to Germany. Who knows?
London. It is London. My fault. It is London. I looked it up.
I knew the Germany game was like Dolphins, Chiefs.
Yeah.
Point is, they look good. Titans on the road. I don't know what to expect. And AR5, stop getting hurt. Anthony Richardson, please stay healthy, my brother.
I don't really have much to add. It just, you're right. Titans are like 2 different sides. Like one end, you're like, yo, like they dominant. Real football. Big Mikey T, good evening. Let's talk about real football, spreading awareness, everyone knows. Uh Football is king, but not your football, my brother. NFL football is king. But thanks for the comment. Follow Shabazz TV on Twitch, BaptisteBros on YouTube. But anyway, Titans, they got which you gonna show up? Now you're going to London to play my Ravens, which we already got beef with y'all because well, like playoffs, y'all beat us. Up next year we beat y'all. So like, what we gonna do here? You know, like, we're talking about that tomorrow. We're the coach, yo, nice, but like you said, AR, stop getting hurt, my brother. Just be healthy, make better decisions. Hey, do this time. You're a rookie. Relax a little bit. Get you because that's like AC joint. That's what Derek Carr has, no? Like,
Right.
but it's like grade 3, baby, which is like a little worse. So like, bro, take your time, make sure you're healthy, and then Gardner Minshew, like you said, is a serviceable backup, quality starter in this league, and you have the fortune of having him be the starter right now. So JT get more touches, Zach Moss get more touches. Hey, defense plays well, running game, you pretty much can be anybody, and good coaching. Shane Steichen is a good coach. So shout out to the Colts, man. Oh, I'm sorry there against Jacksonville. Who said that? All right. Lose to the track. Lose to the track to the Dolphins. You are hilarious, Natural.
The track team, bro. The Dolphins are a track team, bro.
They are.
They literally are a track team, bro.
Waddle got a touchdown finally. Hill got a touchdown.
All four of them got a touchdown. All four of them got a touchdown.
Mostert.
All four.
That's crazy. But I think it's
I also parlayed that and won a little bit. I ain't gonna. I won a little, just a little. Put like $2 to win like 20. So I was like, hey, yeah. But yeah,
wait,
I was
all 4 of them.
Yeah, it would parlayed all of them to score, and they all
nice.
did. Also, like
nice. But all right, so back to the game. My biggest concern is Tua. He threw 2 interceptions, bro. 2 of them things. Like, ball security is the most important. Granted, you play the Giants. Jaden, if you're watching, Matt, if you're watching, whoever else is Giants fans, dialing, I'm sorry. Your team is ass. Your team is ass without Saquon. You scored 9 points on offense. You scored 9. And it should have been 12, but Grant Gano missed like a 50-yarder wide left. So it should have been 12. But still, bruh, you got spanked. And you know what's bad when you got other people doing the sexy Dexy dance, like do your little dance. I said, do your little like, bro, that was hilarious to me. Like Christian Wilkins or whatever, hilarious.
He went to Clemson with Dexter Williams, so that was pretty cool.
Huh?
He went to Clemson as well as Dexter Williams, so they.
Okay, that's probably why they got the connection. Okay, but like, bro, if you're the Dolphins, you're like, we got in. Got out. Devon H. hurt his knee, might be on IR for a little bit. That's gonna be a blow for them. But like, you're thinking like, damn, Tua got to play a little better, a little sharper. Use this time. Are they on a bye? I'm not sure.
No, they play the Panthers.
Okay, you have another team you can spank. Use this time, get some timing right, and just stop throwing interceptions. Because you're not gonna be MVP anyway. Because you got Tyreek on your team. It's kind of hard. But like, bro, just play better.
Play better for sure. This is one of those like it's kind of weird when you win ugly. Like you can always like, okay, this is why. Hey, don't get too hyped. Don't get too level head. They responded, but they got smoked by Buffalo last week. They came in. They punched Giants in the mouth. Really quick though, on the Giants, they can't block a soul. Their offensive line is ass. Like Daniel Jones. Like, I talk a lot of shit like, oh, he's not worth $40 million. I mean, he's not. But he can't do anything if you can't block for him. There's literally this one play that 3 Miami Dolphins sacked him at the same time. 3 of them. I can't judge. I could judge him because I'm like, hey, he's playing. He should do something. But at some point, your offensive line has to be better. Has to be. Like point blank, period. So Matt Dylan, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I said at the beginning of the season, a bit tongue in cheek. I was like, oh, the Giants are gonna fall back to earth, but I wasn't expecting that meteoric drop. Like this
All
was
right. I got two things to say before you talk about your Saints. All right. So one, in regards to the Giants, well, technically three, but Daniel Jones hurt, right? Hurt his neck. He had surgery on his neck previously, right? So they're probably gonna sit him out. You play Buffalo, you're gonna get killed. You don't want that. He's been sacked in the last 2 games alone 18 times. 11 against Seattle, 7 against Miami. That's crazy. If I'm Daniel Jones, you're like, yo, y'all already paid me. I'm fake chilling. Just sit out. Just sit out. Saquon's already sitting out. Like, bro, Tyrod Taylor, I think is better than you. You might have some posts, you know what I'm saying? Hey, at least don't go against Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? Take your time, rest up, heal up, and Gucci. That's the first thing. And second thing, it's more like a question for you, but I'm gonna answer the question first. Would you rather get blown out like y'all did, or would you rather like lose, like blow a team out 34-0 like you guys did, or lose a close one like we lost 17-10, where like we had like
because you said you wasn't gonna answer it first, right?
yeah. So I'll answer it first. I'd rather lose a close one because you can like as you really mentioned it when you was talking about this game for the Dolphins on the Dolphins side, like you can change things up and maybe make some things happen, and you could work on those things and work on it and be better for the next time. If you get blown out, it's like you can't say, "Oh, we had a bad day." No shit, bruh. How? Like, what can you do to salvage that? You can't say, "Oh, let's burn the tape." And like, nah, what do you do? So I'd rather lose a close game, which we did, versus get blown out like you Saints did to the Patriots.
So I think so. I'm gonna move that for a second. So to answer the question, blown out or when lose close. Again, I think it's all about the perspective of how you lose, right? So again, you get blown out. At some point, you can we did some things well. We missed a field goal, or like we turned the ball over, we fumbled, or oh, it was a bad read. You shouldn't have thrown that ball. Like there are some things, and even losses, you can look at. Okay, we can do this better, and all that good stuff, right? Like the Saints, we turned the ball over a lot against the Bucks. We lost by 17. Throw that game is like, okay, we did some things well, we just couldn't capitalize. The Patriots just got like out coached, outmanned, out schemed, out everything, right? So at some point you can throw everything away. With the Ravens or losing a close game, right? It's not the loss that because if it was like Nick and Chuck, it's like a boxing fight. It's boom, boom, it goes 12 rounds, and they went off a field goal type shit. Like, yeah, you lose, but you can like it's an AFC North type shit. You live with that. Damn, we'll get him back because this is on the road too. So we're back in Baltimore. We'll get him back type shit. We'll talk about. I'll say my response for when we talk about your Ravens, but I'd rather lose in a blowout than the way you guys lost, only because of how you lost. But I'll get there after I talk my shit. Quick thing, I did not expect 34-0. I'm like, oh, Bill Belichick. He might have, again, a lot of national media is gonna be like, yo, Bill Belichick should be retired. He should be like fired. Da, 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 da. There's back-to-back bad weeks of just ineptitude offensively. Defense, like every offense, defense, special teams, everything. But you can't blame Bill Belichick for this when you have Mac Jones throwing pick sixes. Like, you can't, if your quarterback can't do anything, like Mac Jones is not the guy. Crazy. Oh my God. Shock. He's not the guy. We knew you guys were not going to make any noise. They were not good last year, but they won games because of a great defense. When you have Christian Gonzalez, a rookie who's in the running for national defensive rookie of the year, and you have Matthew Judon, who like is a sack king, they're out. You have no pass rush outside of Matthew Judon. You have no secondary outside of Christian Gonzalez. And J.C. Jackson, they just acquired, didn't even play. So it's one of those things where it's like, damn, like the Saints took care of business. There's not much I can really say. I'm not like, oh my God, I was hype as hell when we won. But like, what do I always echo? I echo the same things all the time. Penalties, We had 12 of them. 12 penalties. A lot of false starts. But the reason why we have false starts is because we were trying to incorporate motion, trying to incorporate new things on the offense, trying to work out those kinks because we're going to play tougher teams down the line. We're trying to incorporate new shit in our offense. And when things are new, of course, there's growing pains. So a lot of false starts. That's really a lot of our penalties came out of false starts. We were 33% on third down. We only had allowed 2 sacks. We got 3 turnovers. Like, we averaged 4 yards a play. Kamara was balling. Like, Kamara, Michael Thomas was balling. Chris
Olave got his first touchdown.
What?
Olave got his first touchdown.
Olave got his first touchdown. Foster Moreau, shout out to him, cancer survivor, got his touchdown. Like, from start to finish, we were good. We were good. Like, from start to finish. And I'm just happy. I'm happy that we took care of business against an inferior team. And yeah, there are things we can work on, of course. Gotta cut down the penalties. But when you win like that and everything clicks, it's consistency. Cool, you do it 1 week, can you do it again? So, but yeah, that's all I really gotta say. Again, no real takeaways. Saints win, and gotta play the video.
Vindication.
Gotta play the video. We won. We took care of business. We beat it. We beat the team we're supposed to. I just didn't expect 34-0. Also, fun fact: scored like the team unders are 5-0 with the Saints play.
So yeah, suck. No, I'm joking.
Aren't we the same record?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm joking. Oh man,
This is bad. There's nothing really to say about the Patriots. So we gotta move on to the main event. All that shit you was talking last week. Wow, I'm the only team that won. No. I'm the only team that won.
That was the truth, though. That was the truth. Where's the lie? Where was the lie? Where was the lie? Literally last week, my Ravens was the only team in our friend group. Patriots got spanked. Y'all got spanked. Giants got spanked. Jets lost a close one. Like, bro, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Now, fuck you, my Tom. Yo, all right. I've been trying to compose myself for the last couple of days, bro. Because it's one thing to lose, right? It's one thing to lose, and then like you can get blown out. All right, we talked about this, right? Oh, am I okay? Am I good? I'm not good. Oh, okay. That shit was weird. My fault, y'all. You can lose by blowout. You can lose a close one. You can lose because of penalties and turnovers and whatever the fuck. But when you lose to the bum-ass Pittsburgh Steelers, it's a different amount of pain. The rivalry, everyone was talking about the rivalry the whole week. We knew the historic rhetoric that this rivalry represents. This was the epitome of the AFC North, right? This is why the AFC North was so prominent. When George Pickens got drafted and he's out here standing like in freaking a ski mask, whatever, they're like, oh, he's the perfect freaking Pittsburgh Steelers for this division, like, because of shit like that, right? Man, listen, I'll just go stats, right? We had slightly more yards, more rushing yards, horrible on third down. Horrible. TJ Watt probably had like 3 sacks himself, but we allowed 4 sacks. Which I know Ronnie Stanley just coming back, but bro, that was bad. Offensive line gotta be better. Penalties, we only had 2, so I'm not really complaining about that, right? But the main thing and what gets you beat in this league is the turnover battle. We had 3. They only had 1. We threw a bro. Justice Hill, bro, scored a touchdown. Love that. But my brother, you free Falcon punch. Get that shit. Butterfingers. Lamar Jackson. to ice the game. Got strip sacked by TJ Watt. And then when there were two instances where we could have had 3 points. One, halftime, I want to get cute on a 4th down in Justin Tucker range and try to get the conversion. We could have easily just went for the points. When you're playing, and Shannon Sharp said it best, when you're playing certain teams, you know it's going to get ugly, you know it's going to get choppy. Points are at a premium. And you have an opportunity to, you're up 10-0 or 10-3 or whatever. Go up 13-3. And maybe the game plan is shifted differently. But we're mainly playing keep away because we could run the ball on the Steelers. They are Swiss cheese when it comes to the run game. Like, bro, like the decisions offensively, we were like, bro. But everyone wants to know, what do I think of the coach, not the coaching, of the catches. My bro, I watched the TikTok compilation of all the drops. 8. At least that's what they counted. I feel like it was way more than that. Because each one is like a gut punch, bro. Because these are drive extenders, which is why we were so bad on freaking 3rd down. These were 3 touchdown passes dropped. Aguilar, literally the one for Aguilar was the same play that we ran against the Bengals, and that was a touchdown. A harder pass in the end zone where he caught it. But this is why you're Nelson Occasional Hands Aguilar. Zay Flowers, welcome to your NFL moment. Because, bro, you had how much yards? He had 5 catches for 73. He could have easily had 9 catches or 10 catches for like a buck something. Disappointed. I'm Lamar, it's hard, I get it. But, 200 yards, cool. A lot of empty calories, though. Nothing of the special. This team, it hurt my heart, bro, to lose. And the way we lose. So naturally, you mentioned the way we lose. If we got lucky. We got a muff punt. So we're at the red zone, which I've been bragging like, oh, we're the best team touchdown percentage wise in the red zone. We number 1. We always score. Bro, we were horrible in the red zone when it mattered because we got too cute. Odell, my brother, probably a bad ball thrown by Lamar. But my brother, you might want to. You injured again. I think he tweaked his hand. He tweaked something. But Rashad Bateman, I know you be mad. Like, this is on me. You get low key, yes, because it was annoying. Watching this and then losing to the Steelers, crazy. But in our defense, we had like how many straight road games? Like we played if I can go back to our schedule. So we played the Browns and the Steelers back-to-back road games, and then we're going to London to play the Titans. Like, technically, this is 3 straight road games for us. So I'm not making excuses. This game we should have won, but it literally dropped. Metaphorically and like figuratively dropped. Like, we dropped this game. Because the Steelers should have lost. We only allowed 15 points offensively for them. Marlon Humphrey got burned. It happens. But if you're a Pittsburgh fan, you're elated. You now lead the division. But if you're Ravens, you're like, damn. Now everyone's like, oh, Ravens aren't doing it anymore. We're not like now we're starting to get talked to about in a negative light, which I hate. Because media is so fickle, and you can come back for this. Like sports media is so fickle these days where like, oh, there's always a new team on the pedestal. Now the Bengals are a top 10 team. But for the last like freaking whole season, they've literally been the worst offense in the league. And now since they dropped 34 on Arizona, who was slated to be bad, they are a top 10 team now. They're top 10 on Colin Coward's hierarchy. Get the fuck out of here. That's what pissed me off the most.
Were the Ravens on it or no?
No, we're not. Which, okay, fine. Bad loss to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh not on it either. That's fine. But you put Cincinnati there?
Yeah, not good. Not a good look. Not a good look. I talked about it, but I said it depends on how you lose, right? I said I was gonna talk more about it. I'll be brief because we have about 6 more games to get to. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, boom! Look at that. Top of my head said 6. I'll be brief. So, like I said before, right? You asked the question, you posed the question: would you rather get blown out or lose a close game? And I had said depends on how you lose. Now, close game meaning, hey, especially AFC North wise, I know you throw records out the way, like haymakers, boom, boom, points at a premium. I forgot who said that. Somebody on
Shannon Sharp
said points at a premium, especially with this divisional matchup. Points are at a premium. Why the hell are you not selling for 3 with Justin Tucker, the best kicker in NFL history? So that's the first thing. Secondly, bad interception by Lamar. But all game, hands are just for decoration. All game. You had receivers who looked like they were scared. They were scared to play. Defense was fine. Y'all let a big play to George Pickens at the very end of the game, but otherwise, y'all kept everything in check. Like I said, it's how you lose, and it's the turnovers, and that's the issue right there. Turnovers lost you the game. Can't block a soul. Ronnie Stanley, shout out to Notre Dame, this time got beat. I think just linebacker duo wise, it's Niners who have the best linebacker duo, and Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner. TJ Watt and Highsmith are a close second. They are fantastic, and they just abuse you guys all game. Man, Lamar looks scared. Now, Lamar, again, to his credit, he said, nah, F that. I'm still going to do my thing and try my best to win. But if your receivers can't catch the ball, that's literally, you can't throw and catch at the same time. So everyone's like, oh, Lamar getting out worth the money. Da, 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 da. I'm not going to get into that debate. But again, it's you guys are up. You had a chance to win, seal the game. You're not selling for 3 at halftime. You get cute. You had the best kicker in the NFL and NFL history, and you don't use him in an AFC North matchup. It would have been 13-2 or 13-3 rather at halftime, bro. Pack it up because Steelers offense wasn't doing shit. That's it. And you gotta let Kenny Pickett throw the entire time, bro. Like Kyle Hamilton was all like, again, y'all would have won the game if you just kicked the field goal. Lamar can't be turning the ball over. And lastly, before I move on, I texted this to Shabazz the other day. Lamar leads the league in fumbles. He had 7 total fumbles and lost 4 of them. I'm not saying he's not worth the money. I'm not saying anything like that. But if you're getting paid that much, and a lot of the fumbles too, the Colts just coughing up the ball. The Texans just freak accidents. Gotta be better at ball security. Him and Trevor Lawrence. I talked about Trevor Lawrence earlier. You can't. That's gold. You dropping gold. So Ravens will y'all lock in. Y'all be fine. It's the AFC North. Hey, again, you got a chance to do something that hasn't really been done in history, and sweep the road, like sweep your divisional opponents on the road. That does not happen. Like, especially the AFC North. It happens in other divisions, but not the AFC North. Like, it's okay. It's just how you lose. But John Harbaugh, he'll bounce back. Lamar Jackson, he'll bounce back. And your receivers better bounce back.
And one more thing, bro, we're a very inconsistent team, which blows mine. We have potential to really be undefeated right now. Obviously, hindsight 2020, we should be. Everyone said we should be or whatever. Bro, we played shaky offensively versus the Texans, but it was a rookie quarterback's debut. Then we played excellent against the Bengals. Then we played ass offensively. The defense, defense is top 5. we're top 5. We're back to where we're supposed. Roquan is really that guy. Like he's that guy. He's shaped our defense to where it was before. I'm not saying Ray Lewis, no, but elite status, top 5, right? Us and y'all, us team, you know what I'm saying? It hates us because of the antis, you know what I'm saying? In terms of defensively. Offensively, we both leave a lot to be desired at times. We played ass against the Colts. Then we played great. 4 total touchdowns for Lamar against the Browns with their number 1 defense at the time. And then we played ass against the freaking Steelers. Now, bro, if I'm not seeing 30 points against the Titans, bro, I'm being heated. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, but I just wanted to point out we're very inconsistent. I just wanted to point it out. But, Natural, continue.
LSU Bengals go on the road and finally show up this season. They finally show up. Joe Burrow, 300 passing yards. Jamar Chase basically won Jason his fantasy matchup against me. Damn. Arizona, they have a small script. Run the ball, don't turn the ball over. You can do those 2 things. Arizona's going to be in every game because the defense is not great, but it's solid. And they have weapons everywhere. They just don't have a good quarterback or no offensive line. If y'all turn the ball over like 3 times, like Arizona is not good of a team to come back from 3 turnovers. And for a while, it was 24-20, like going into I think the 4th quarter. Like this was a close game, like closer than the score indicates. Arizona will fight hard every single game. It's just you can't overcome 3 turnovers by your quarterback, 2 picks, and a fumble. And James Conner is now on IR with a knee injury. So running the ball is going to be even difficult. But for the Bengals, they showed up. They showed out. Bum-ass Joe Mixon. They didn't score like he is. Bum-ass. T. Higgins is hurt. But again, this is the Cincinnati Bengals that people were expecting to see. It just took 5 weeks for it to happen. Now, they got the Seahawks. Who? Again, week 6 is going to be a good game, a good matchup. There's a lot of good games week 6, by the way. But I'm just saying, watch out. Like Cincinnati, this might have been the wake-up call that they needed to lock the fuck in. But I know you don't really want to talk about the Bengals because they freaking suck.
No. I'll tell you one thing. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Please pump the brakes. I'm not saying the Bengals are a bad team. I'm not. But to go from Nick Wright saying they're cooked, also with sports media, my biggest gripe, y'all don't keep receipts. They don't keep receipts and they don't stand on business. They don't, when they're vindicated, they'll be like, oh, I called it. I told you. And when they're wrong about something, they do not hold themselves accountable. But Nick Wright, I'm holding you. I'm a big fan. Holding you accountable. Broussard, holding you accountable. Because y'all were the main 2 folks saying that the Bengals are cooked. Colin Cowherd, too, was saying that the Bengals were cooked. I'm on your ass. If you're going to say a take, you can take it back. You can say, oh, I was wrong. You say, oh, it's a long season. You can take it back in so many ways. But you just like brush it under the rug and just like, oh, yeah, Bengals are back. Or Bengals are cool. Or Bengals are my top 10 team on her hierarchy. Really? Really? Like, bro, we consistent. Us, bro, we're 655 subscribers, growing better, getting more confident. We're new to this relatively compared to y'all motherfuckers, but you never not see us brushing off a take that we had. We hold each other accountable. You on my ass about takes I had. I'm on your ass, bro. That's how you're supposed to do it. So if you want to take, stand on it. And if you're wrong, say you're wrong. But y'all sports media folks, bro, y'all never be on your own ass, bro. You never hold yourself in the mirror and be like, yo, I was wrong. Pisses me off. Tearing up thinking about it. Because fuck the Bengals. Because now y'all the golden child. And you're going to lose to Seattle. So let's go Seattle. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. But let's go Seattle. I'm good now. Eagles score. Cooper Cup's return. Cooper Cup he's just nice. He's just nice, bro. It was like the first drive they scored a touchdown. Like he literally caught pass. Like he was cooking. So if they could get that, the basically 300 monster, you got Nakua, Cup, Kyron. With Matthew Stafford upright leading the charge, bro. Offensively, they can be potent. It's hard. Defense only allowed 23. Only allowed 23. And the Eagles was out here dropping 30 burgers and all the other stuff. Like they look shaky on the run game, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you're the Rams, you're like, all right, this is one of those close games. All right, a couple of things we fix up. We see them again, maybe something happens. But again, you're young. Your defense is young as hell. So in a lot of these matchups, the offense is going to have to carry the load a little bit. You still got 99 back there. So it's going to be easier. But Cooper Kupp first game back, I was impressed. If you're the Eagles, we 5-0, cool. AJ Brown, another 100-yard game. Keep it going. I want to see Devontae more involved a little bit, I'm not going to lie. Dallas Goedert I think he caught a touchdown pass. I believe so. Like, they're spreading wealth, but Devontae is like getting like left out a little bit. So if Jalen Hurts could throw, if they could throw the ball a little bit more to AJ, Dallas, and Devontae, get them all involved and have no one being single teamed, whatever. Hey, thumbs up. But what is that?
Every time you do like a reaction, something happens, bro. Maybe
this is not me.
It ain't me either, bro. It's your thing, bro. It's your thing.
That's crazy, man.
What it is? I'll be brief. Eagles. This is Jalen Hurts' best game, and it's kind of weird. Oh, they only scored 23 points. He utilized his legs. Get big first downs after first downs. Like first downs are premium, especially when your defense is they're doing their thing. Defensively, bro, I got nothing to say about the Eagles except for the secondary because they let Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua go crazy. But that will fix itself. I hope. I think, but I'm not 100% sure. Jalen Hurts looked confident. Using his legs, using his arm. Now, like you said, I hope Devontae Smith gets more touches and more stuff like that. But they're still not paying Smith yet. They're paying AJ Brown, so they want to keep him happy. So I guess that works out. Eagles 5-0. Okay, they got the Jets this week. Okay,
hey,
you're not gonna do it.
I'm not. But would I be surprised? Would I be surprised?
Oh, nah. Hey, again, we love chaos here at BaptisteBros. Speaking of the Jets, though, like this one, Jets and Hackett smoked the Peyton packet. Woo! Woo! Come on! Give me some. Give me a thumbs up so that shit goes off. Jets and Hackett smoked that Peyton packet. Bro. Jets, bro. Firstly, Denver Broncos, bro. Ass.
Yup.
Called it since last year. It's fade Denver. It's fade Denver, bro. We not picking Denver, bro. We not. They play the Chiefs on Thursday, bro. Chiefs Patrick Mahomes has never lost to the Broncos, bro. Never.
Kelsey might not even play. I'm still.
Kittle, yeah. Kelsey might not even play because he's his ankle. Don't even need him.
Take 2 weeks off, brother.
It's crazy. I got nothing real. It's just Sean Payton looks overwhelmed as a coach for this team. Is that his skill pit? Now people are talking about fire sale. They're saying, "Oh, trade Judy, trade Sutton, like get as much picks back because you don't have any picks because you traded them all for Russell Wilson." Who is
to Baltimore? Where we take him? We take Pastor Tane to Baltimore. Where
Pastor Tane? He's like the best player on defense, bro. Best player on the team. He ain't leaving. He does. He will look good as a Raven though. I ain't gonna lie. As a Raven, I ain't gonna cap. But point is, man, the Jets, and they talked a lot of oh my god, like we wanted to win this game for him or for Nathaniel Hackett and all that stuff because Sean Payton was talking hella shit, bro, hella. And he has to remember this is what goes with like the coaches and players, bro. Like players can talk shit because they have to go on the field and actually back it up. Sean Payton can design a game plan all he wants to. He has to remember he's not playing. He's not the one that's all strapped up and actually playing. No, it's the players. And if you have a bad team, i.e. Russell Wilson, fumbling the game away. Because for the longest time, this game was ugly. We knew this game was going to be ugly. It's 31-21, but like it was like 24-21. Russell had a chance to, go on a drive. Because Pat Surtain, you talked about, caught a pick off of Zach Wilson. It was a good play by him. It wasn't really a bad throw. It was solid. Point is, going down the field, boom, all of a sudden, the Jets defense, boop, punch out, fumble, scoop and score. That's the game. This game was ugly. This game was sloppy, but that's how the Jets want to win. They want to win ugly. They want to win sloppy. They want to play. Their defense is one of the best units in all of football. Just defensively, take an offense, defense, whatever. Like they're one of the best units in the league. It's like screw our offense. Offense we don't care about the offense. Let's go score points on our own. I like the Jets defense. I'm not saying I like him against Philly. Love chaos though, but for the Broncos, easily could be 0-5. Easily should be 0-5. And where do they go from here? Because they play the Chiefs next. Bro, do you bench Wilson? Do you trade? You can't trade him. Who's going to take that contract? Like, it's just one of those things where who knows what's going to happen. But, man, the Peyton packet is hitting nice.
Peyton packet. Oh, man. I got some notes. One, it's awesome when... Hold up. Gotta find it. There you go.
Vindication!
Bruh, I've been saying this. The Broncos is not valid. I've been saying this. Like, and it's like people look at me crazy when I'm like, yo, why don't you like Russ? Because he's corny. He's a cornball. I'm a God-fearing man myself. Like, yo, like, shout out in that regard, I have nothing but respect for Russ. But as a football player and how you carry yourself on the field and on and off the field, in terms of football, you are a cornball, my brother. Bro, bad works. Marshawn Lynch had an interview with Shannon Sharp that came out on Wednesday and put you in a negative light. And I trust Marshawn. Marshawn always kept it on it, kept it a buck. So I'm gonna trust his word. Bro, Russ, you're not valid. You're not a good guy. And the facade, the mask you put on, and that's why people don't like you. Because you're not authentic. But back to the game, though, I was happy. I was like, let's go. I told Moosey, I was like, I know my Ravens lost. Because he started talking shit. And I lashed out. So Moosey, I do apologize. I apologize. Like, sorry, my team lost some emotion right now. You know what I'm saying? Word. But I was like, yo, it's all love. Let's go Jets, though. Fuck the Broncos. And he was like, yes, sir. So and they did it for me. They did it for Hackett and did it for me. So I'm not a Jets fan. Don't get me wrong. But I am happy because defense, outstanding. Running game, they was like, oh, we going to unleash Breece Hall on y'all? Release the Kraken. Breece Hall. And he cooked. He could have had two of them things. Well, he had one like 70-something yards to the crib. He had another one he got stopped. But, bro, Breece Hall is back, and I love to see it. And Zach Wilson, he made one mistake to pass the chain. You know, he's one of the best corners in the game. So, there you go out here. They play the Eagles. Hey, I'm not predicting it. But do we love chaos on the BaptisteBros? We definitely do. Tune in tomorrow for that. But yeah, wait. Kansas City Swifties. Yeah, you have too much fun with this, bro. I have nothing really like significant to add. The Chiefs. I thought the Vikings were gonna win because obviously I'm a Vikings supporter, so I'm gonna add it. But when Justin Jefferson goes down, damn. Now if I'm Jefferson, I'm like, yo, we about to. I'm on. He's on our yard, so you play. What's your next 4 games looking like? Because
They play the Bears.
loss.
Hold on, I got you right now. Continue talking. I got you.
Nah, I need to know. They play the Bears, then they play the Niners, loss.
Yeah,
And they play
Bears,
the Packers.
Niners, Packers, Falcons, Saints is the next 5.
All right, so they say he's out for the next 4, and he can come back against the Saints. You probably losing to the Bears because the Bears is hot right now. You're getting spanked by the Niners without Jefferson. You're losing.
Too.
You're losing. Packers, you probably could win because Jordan Love. We'll get to that. We'll get to it. Pittsburgh ass. He's ass. Then we get the Falcons, who you probably could win because Denver Ritter is ass. He had a good game, but he's still ass. So then you're 2-2 on top of the 1-4 already. That means you're 3-6. That's not going to the playoffs unless you cap off like straight wins. Because after that, you got Saints, Broncos, Bears again, Raiders. So that's another 4. Hey, you win those, or we go 3-1 in those, you lose to the Saints. You go. That's 6-7.
But then the final schedule is, bro. After the bye, it goes at Vegas, which is not necessarily a hard game, but at Cincinnati, home against Detroit, home against the Packers, and at Detroit. Bro, they're not making the playoffs, bro.
They're not. They're not.
Look at today, 10-10, October 10th. They're not making the playoffs. I called it back in August when the season started. I called it, and I'm saying they weren't making the playoffs. I'm for sure saying they not making the playoffs, and I'll be damned if they don't finish last in the division.
Word.
I called it already.
You definitely did. You definitely did. We got the receipt. We got the video.
I got the video. I have the PowerPoint presentation still. Like,
nah, but Vikings is hard, man. It's hard to wrap your arms around this shit. Like they were like you said it too. The close games. They were like 11-1 in one score games or whatever. That's how they won. And last year you get some football guys, they roll the ball with your favor sometimes. That happens, but this season is not happening. And you go out to the Chiefs. Chiefs, they're playing decent. They're coasting right now. And that's scary because the defense is nice. This is the best defense Mahomes ever had. Pacheco's running the hell out of the rock. Kelsey got hurt, rolled his ankle, but came back, scored a touchdown. And you're like, oh my God. Like, and then you still got Mahomes who's just coasting. He's just chilling. You don't need to win MVP. He's just chilling. He's bobbing. He's bigger picture mind. So if you're them, you're like, damn. And now they about to play the Broncos. You're like, yo, let's go in, get the dub, go out. But we do love chaos. But am I believing in that? In the Peyton packet? We'll find out tomorrow. But spoiler alert, fuck no. So, like, bro, Vikings at home, tough loss, but Taylor Swift wasn't there. So at least you have that going for you.
Word. I'll be brief. Vikings suck, bro. I called it. Call it. If I can't call it, I can't spoil it. Also, just to again feel bad for Jefferson. One, because he was on pace to lead the league in receiving, and I had a bet that he would. So kind of like, damn. But it's turnovers, bro. Literally, the Vikings lead the league in turnovers because they keep fumbling the ball. First drive of the game. Literally the first drive of the game. Boom. First down. Guys fighting for extra yards. Falcon. Punch. First drive of the game. Literally the first play from scrimmage. Vikings get the ball. They start going. Boom. Fumble. They set Kansas City up on a short field, and you're behind the 8 ball ever since. Now, they did fight back. They were trying, but still, no. Sunday Night Football.
They got cheated at some points, too.
It's true. But again,
it's the Kansas City refs, at this point. So.
I'm trying to. There we go. I set myself up without the thing. That's fine. Now I'm talking about packs, bro. Your Super Bowl pick, son.
I'm wrong about that. I'm sorry.
What happened? What
I'm
happened?
wrong about that.
In your Super Bowl pick, son.
Wrong about that, son.
I give him just busting your balls. The Niners smoking that Dak pack, bro. The Dak pack hitting hard, hitting hard, bro. 3 picks, 1 touchdown, just bad. They did not show up. And before I continue, this is gonna sound like I'm hating. I'm not. I'm tired of these players having podcasts.
Nigga, I said the same shit,
bro.
I said it.
What the fuck has Micah Parsons done?
I said the same.
What has he done to warrant a podcast?
Thank you, bro. I said the same thing. You were looking at me. No, hold my nuts. Because you looked at me crazy when I said it last Wednesday about
I didn't
the
look
podcast.
At you crazy. I was like, damn, he has the balls to say that shit. That's crazy.
Nah, you looked at me crazy when I said that, and I explained the same.
You were crazy. I'm just saying, I was like, damn, you have the balls to actually say that shit.
Yeah, man, I still doing that.
I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Bro.
You say it, but I had to be on your ass because you dead was thinking, looking at me like, damn, like, what do you talk? Like, nah, you can't have a podcast? Like, you can't have a podcast? Like,
okay, it's like he goes on this podcast, right? I didn't even listen to it. I listen to people's reactions. He's like, oh, laugh first, but cry later to Kittle. He's honest talking about it. We weren't prepared. Bro, you haven't won anything. You haven't won defensive player of the year. You made it all pro. Cool. Great. Now, again, you'll kick my ass if I say this in front of your face. So that's fine. But case in point, you haven't won a title. You won 1 playoff game against Tampa Bay. I shouldn't have even been in the playoffs. You're not good against good teams. Even teams that are solid. They're 3 wins. Just the Cowboys as a whole. They're 3 wins. Bum ass Giants, bum ass Jets, bum ass Patriots. You are the definition of a front. I talk shit about Buffalo. They are the definition of a front running team. When you are up and you're playing a team, everything is sunshine and rainbows. They are. What are you doing this for? You called them to be a Super Bowl team. You can't. No. You can't be like, oh, he's hot right now. No, bro. You in Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are frauds. Fucking frauds.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of the hype every fucking year. Love Alex. Alex, one of my best friends. But every single year I text him like, yo, it's not y'all yet. We know what's gonna happen this year, right? We're gonna happen this year, right? We have a group chat. He's like, that can't be doing it. I'm like, I knew this shit was gonna happen, bro. Every time they play, just a solid team, solid offense. They shit the bed, bro. They shit the absolute bed. Mike McCarthy, not a good coach. They got rid of all the creativity with Kellen Moore. And guess who they play Monday Night Football? The Los Angeles Chargers, who hired Kellen Moore. So best believe he's going to throw every trick in the book against you guys. Spoiler alert, picking the Chargers. Why? Because you play bad teams, you destroy them. You destroy them. Chris Broussard calling them the best. They are bullies. They pick on those who are weaker than them. Of course, your defense is legit. I'm not saying that. You run to a ball saw. Niners would put up 40 they put up 30 points against every team they face. But they put up 40 against you guys. Why? Because your offense stinks. Your defense can't stop a nosebleed. Once it starts snowballing, Dak Prescott shits the bed. Brock Purdy took care of business. I'm actually like, I wasn't talking shit about him. I was like, yo, let me see. Boom, I'm better than Nick Wright. I'm like, hey, he's a good quarterback. Top 10. Cool. He's like, no, he's not top 10 yet. You're not, bro. Nick Wright, get off your high.
The Mahomes Mountain shit, right?
Bro. He's a dick rider, bro. Point is, Brock Purdy took care of business. George Kittle had a great game. McCaffrey still got in the end zone. He's like 14 straight games getting into the end zone. It's crazy. The Dallas Cowboys fucking suck, bro. And yeah, they'll win games. They play shitty teams. But look, you got to understand. You talk about Mike Tomlinson, the standard is the standard. What standard? You're America's team. For what? For what? And Dak Prescott's getting propped up as this top 10 quarterback when, again, he said, I wasn't going to throw 10 picks. Yeah, you're going to throw more than that again.
You already got 4.
He already has 4. He threw 3 in one game. 3 in one game. Jordan Love just did that shit, and we're clowning his ass. But, we can't touch Dak Prescott. He hasn't done shit. I'm not saying he's not better than Derek Carr. Sure. Wow, that's the barometer you want to be at. Better than Derek Carr. But you haven't done anything. You haven't won anything. And at this point, your team is the 4th best team in your own conference. Niners, Eagles, Lions, all better than you. Seattle. Saints. I put this right now, bro. Like, what are we doing here? And the Cardinals, the team that's taking, already smoked y'all. Why? Because you keep turning the ball over in the red zone. You can't protect the gold. Bro, Dallas overrated as hell every single year. Every single year. And for what? Because they're America's team. Who said that they're America's team? Who said that they're my team? Representing my country, America? Bro, get out of it. Get out. Go ahead, man.
All right. So I'm half vindicated, and I'm like, there's a lot of vindication, and there's a lot of like, gotta take back some takes. I did say Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. I'm taking that back. They are not. They are definitely not. They might. I ain't gonna say they're not gonna make the playoffs. I ain't gonna be that outlandish. But if they snowball, there is a chance they will miss the playoffs. Probably not. Because their schedule is fake soft. But I said they were going to win the division. I'm clearly wrong. If they can still the games at Philly, there is still a chance. I'm not saying they're gonna be like ass, but they're not winning the Super Bowl. Not with Dak. Now, in terms of the game, it's just an avalanche. The same thing that happened when the Giants played and you zipped them out. Pretty much the same thing that happened to y'all. Shit happened first drive, whatever, boop, 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 and then this avalanche. Nick Bosa got a sack. Fred Warner caught a pick. The defense was awesome. And Brock Purdy didn't turn the ball over. They was always about to overwhelm him. And now the biggest vindication is twofold. One, I said when y'all lost to the Cardinals that the Cowboys are soft. I said that they were soft, and that if you have a better offensive line, you will get pushed around. Micah Parsons is a dog. Don't not get me wrong. But why are you rushing on the same side as Trent Williams, the best left tackle in the game? Why would you do that? You have a better chance going on the right side and go and get the right tackle, whatever his name is. But Trent Williams bodied him the whole game. And then Mike Parsons, you gotta put your head down, brother. I know you probably contract obligated by Bleacher Report or whoever you're partnered with to make the episodes every week. But bro, I said it last week and I'll say it again. Bro, you have not done shit in this league to warrant you making a podcast. Draymond Green is an exception. He is a Hall of Famer. He's won 4 championships. Defensive Player of the Year is 3 of them. He's one of the best to ever do it. You have 2 All-Pros. You know people have 2 All-Pros? Okay, great, awesome. You're a good dude. I'm not, but Darius Slay too. But he's honest. He could like our defense didn't come to play today. Cool. But Micah, you saying laugh now, cry later? That's corny, bruh. They're saying it's personal or it's now personal. What are you, Deion Sanders? What you Colorado? Bro, it's what you guys, bro. Everyone's been talking about the Cowboys versus Niners for years, bro. Since before me and Nashua even thought of. Bro, I go way back. They knocked you out the playoffs twice in a row, bruh. It's not personal, bruh. It's not. Bro, it's the nuances of the game. that you don't understand. You're young still, which you probably will get. But when you're saying you're upset because a guy wore a fuck Dallas t-shirt, you're prioritizing the wrong things. 49ers destroyed them. They probably would destroy them again. But Michael Parsons, put your head down, get back to work. Dak, put your head down, throw the tape away. You're still a good quarterback. You're solid. Shrug it off. Shrug it off. Mike McCarthy, put your motherfucking head back down. Because you let go of Kellen Moore, who I'm pretty sure you acquired Brandon Cooks in the trade, and you have not utilized him in the right way. He's a burner. He is a take the top off of the defense kind of guy, which opens up more looks for Ferguson, which you should have probably kept Schultz because Schultz is balling right now. And CeeDee Lamb, that gives him easier opportunities. But yet, you want to have him do jet sweeps and motions and all the other crap. That's what you got Turpin for. Like, utilizing your players is the main key. The whole team has got to put your head back down. And lastly, love is not the answer. Love hurts, guys. Love hurts. Love hurts. And I'm going to paint the picture. I won my teaser because of the Packers, right? But I lost my fantasy matchup to one of his Navarro co-workers. Because I kid you not, bro. I was hyped. Jordan Love threw that bomb to Christian Watson. He caught it, about to throw a touchdown. Horse collar by Marcus Peters. Bum ass Marcus Peters. We'll get to that. Not you. Vindication on that part. He had 3 picks, bro. I literally lost. I will kid you not. I will tell you how much I lost by. I lost by. Hold on. Okay, I lost by 0.78. When he threw that last interception, I lost. Even if he like threw it out or they still lost or whatever, I would have won. But the fact that he threw 3 interceptions in primetime standalone game to honestly a bad Raiders defense, you cannot expose those folks. They only got Max Crosby and a bunch of chips. This is no after your NFL player respect is there, but there's levels to this. Max Crosby's up here. Everyone else supporting cast is not up to his level. You couldn't expose that guy, those guys. AJ Dillon running the hell out the rock, and you couldn't expose those guys. Play action game for a young quarterback is the best thing you have in the world. But yeah, you want to try it, or you want to throw it straight to the defense. Jordan Love, you gotta shape up. Back-to-back weeks in prime time. Looking shaky, brother. Devontae got to get touches for the Raiders. You play the Patriots. Sorry. Like, he said it. He's like, if I'm getting doubled and triple team, like, if that's the case, he's going to get 22 catches on the year, bro. Like, no. You got to find creative ways to get him to rock. And let him do what he does best with being a top 5 receiver in this game. Top 3, actually. So, both sides is ugly win. You texted the group chat. You was like, it was an ugly game. Definitely was. Love, your ass. You're on my shit list. Because you lost me on a fantasy matchup.
Bro, and the sad part too is that like the Saints are 3-2 right now. And we're fucking 4. We should be 4-1. We fucking lose to this bum ass Packers team.
And you like, up 17-0.
Up 17-0. Derek Carr gets hurt, and then we just everything shits the bed. And everyone was talking about how he arose. Oh my god, he's here. We have a oh my god, they go from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love. Oh my god, this transition is seamless. And he's been ass. So
tape on him. They got tape on him.
And he's basically a rookie. You gotta give him that. Basically a rookie, but you can't be throwing the ball in double coverage, triple coverage. And Jimmy G wasn't even better. You just made him look better than you did. Like, that's basically it. I got nothing else to add. You talked about everything. And yeah, that's the show. 14 games slate. I got, again, nothing really else to add. 14 game slate. Tomorrow, It was a 15 game slate. 2 teams on buys, Packers and Steelers. Oh, I guess to talk about the teams on buys really quickly. I hate that they had an early buy, but for the Chargers, getting Justin Herbert's finger better is good. Deshaun Watson getting healthier for the Cleveland Browns is good. Again, they have a big matchup against the Niners. Seahawks, they were chilling. They're riding high. They're 3-1. No, wait, are they 3-1? Yeah, I think they're 3-1.
3-1, yeah.
They're chilling. They're doing their thing. And the fourth team, who was the 14 that was on the bye? Bucks. Bucks were, they're 3-1 as well.
Bum ass Bucks.
Bum ass Bucks. But hey, early buys. So hopefully they don't just sustain any injuries and they'll be all right. But yeah, that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. That's week 5. We talked about it. We vented. We were vindicated. We talked about it. Now we look forward. Tomorrow, 8:30, we discuss week 6. 15 game slate. Some bangers, some not so much. Some sneaky good games. We'll talk about it all. Shabazz, close us
out. Welcome. If your first time watching us, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, tell a friend to tell a friend. See you guys tomorrow, 8:30. Be there or be there. You have no choice. You have no choice at this point. You have no choice. Does it work?